because we're in a new state of consciousness right now. We're in that concept of quantum dynamics, and this is really where magic lies as well. The idea of minimum input, maximum output. Right? CERN just launched on Easter again. There's a particle in the chamber. It'll be a couple more months before they collide, but then they want to find God, right? But what they're really finding is the true manifesting power of the universe. That's what they want to find. They want to find where this dark matter, where gravity comes from, where all of this mass came into the universe. And this is really the concepts that we're discussing and the ideas of magic, the very small creating the very large, and minimum input, maximum output. And you all are really the first transhumanists. You don't know it, but you know so much more than everyone else out there, and you know that much, right? You know so much more than anyone else out there. You know, I put this picture up and say it's CERN, and if I were out in the real world, they'd be like, well, what's that, right? But you guys know, and you know so much more. And so you already are taking on new programs and taking new understanding through all of this knowledge, and this makes you actually the first transhumanist. And we like to think of the transhumanists as like evil sorcerers that are in love with robots, weird stuff like that. But, you know, it really is part of the consciousness. It's this idea that we can learn whatever we want to do. We have that ability to go on to, I mean, have you ever tried to learn anything on YouTube? You can learn anything. You can go there and learn how to fix your car or how tortoises do it. You know, it's all there. I mean, it's amazing. So we now have this free access to knowledge that we can, you know, I couldn't build a digital thermometer. Like, how do you make the digits? You know, what makes that LCD? I don't know. But I could go on the internet and I guarantee you I could learn. And I guarantee you I can make a digital thermometer. So that's where we're at now, where we've got this instant access to information and we're able to really manifest change into the realities. So it's up to you, you know, you can work, get married, have kids, pay your taxes, pay your bills, obey the law, right? And repeat after me, do it again, do it again. But the truth is that we are all free. It's just that we don't believe it. And it's this belief that's really causing the problem. And the belief comes through play. Everything is play. And once you start to realize that, once you start to realize that you can play with your life and that you can have more fun with this situation, then that's when things start to change in your reality. Because we are the worst, we are our own worst enemies, you know? We are constantly talking ourselves out of everything. When that opportunity comes, you've got to say yes. Don't think, well, you know, I'm not sure if I can do that, or if I do that, then this is going to happen, because you don't know. But you know what? If you think that, that will happen. So you really got to check your brain all the time and say, yeah, I'll do that. Why not, right? And you never know what exactly that's going to guide you to. So Twain, he tells us, work and play are words for the same thing under differing conditions, right? I mean, it's true. It used to be more so that our work was play. And really, to be honest with you, I'd rather be the serf than the king. But, of course, George Bernard Shaw tells us we don't stop playing because we grow old because we stop playing. I would ask you to guess how old I am. I'm a lot older than you think. So the master of the art of living makes little distinction between work and play. The labor and leisure, the mind and the body, education is recreation. The love and the religion, it's all play. And you just simply pursue the vision of excellence. Like you want to, you know, I know everybody wants to be the best that they can be and to create. And a lot of times that's another big problem, because as you start to create, you think you're not good enough, or you make mistakes and you won't learn because you don't want to walk through your mistakes. And this is another big block in our way. But so, you know, Lao Tzu will show us that you pursue your vision of excellence and you leave others to decide whether this is work or play. I haven't decided. I don't know, I'm having fun. So in our situation, the only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. Yeah. So feel free to play with it. Feel free to go out there and make a fool of yourself. Because the fool encompasses everything, and he's the one that can tell the king to take it up the rear. But never forget, friendship is magic. Right? Because this is the critical ingredient. I've taken people with me on the road, and we've traveled around, and if you're not able to be someone's friend, then you're not going to make it. And we find that the tribe that you will form will self-moderate so that in self-regulation inside of the tribe. Because if you're a jerk, everybody's going to shun you, you know, and you could run around saying everybody's jerks and not realize that you're actually the jerk. But the community will let you know, right? And you'll get shunned, you'll get put out, you'll be yelled at or talked to or loved or whatever it takes to bring you back. But we are self-regulating. We don't need these cops, these thugs, these nothing. We are all that. We are all the police we need. And we can handle it. So the biggest question, yeah. We're mature enough now to be playful. You see?